Good morning. It is Saturday, November 27th, 2 days before opening day of gun season here in Ohio. And my dad is currently driving on his way to Ohio from New Hampshire so that he can hunt with me all week for gun season. And I am squeezing in one last archery hunt. I can't not take an opportunity to go hunting. I don't know how to do that. I haven't been hunting in like 3 days, so I'm getting out here this morning. We had a 20-degree drop in temperature between the mornings. Yesterday morning it was 43 degrees and right now it's 22. There's a frost on the ground. I am going straight to a tree stand, not messing around. All right, it is 6:15. It gets light at 7, so I'm just gonna walk straight to my tree stand, give it my best. Well, she saw me attempt, getting ready to draw. In my really good shooting lanes for her, she was staring at me. By the time I got draw back, she was at 30 yards and she went through it way too fast, so oh well. Oh my gosh, there's a guy. He's chasing that fawn. You turd. That freaking coyote. They're gonna get that fawn. That fawn looked so sick. Well, first of all, I spooked out a ton of deer walking in. I mean, blowing like crazy. And then when I got to my tree stand, I had 4 deer in front of my tree stand before I could even climb it. But this area is so highly populated, it seems like it doesn't matter how many I spook out or blow walking in. It doesn't really seem to affect it. There are so many predators around would, but he was just hung up on the edge of the thicket, just kind of walking back and forth. And anyways, I did some soft grunting to that bug, really low, just enough to where he would probably hear me. And nothing. But a little 4-point did come directly to my tree from that grunting that I did. He came and stood right underneath my tree, practically 2-3 yards. Yeah, about 3 yards from the base of my tree. I filmed him the whole time, but I may have hit the record button twice, which would have not recorded it. So it was really good footage, and I hope I got it. I'm gonna kick myself if I did not get it. Well, time to get out of here and go warm up because it is cold. First day of gun season here in Ohio. It's 8 o'clock, and I got to my tree late because I had to drop my dad and my husband off at his tree stand because he didn't know where it was, so I had to drop him off. And as I'm climbing my tree stand, my husband shot a bug. His first deer ever, hopefully. I really hope we can find it. I saw it cross the ridge behind me. I saw it running that way, which is pretty cool. I didn't see it go down. I didn't hear it crash, but I did hear it stop running, so maybe it did fall. We're on private land for gun season. It's the only private land I have permission to hunt, and it took almost 2 hours to get here. So we're gonna hunt all day. I'm in a tree stand, and I'm on top of a ridge that has a whole bunch of scrapes and rubs on it. They feed on the acorns really heavily here, so I've already heard a whole bunch of shots as soon as first light hit. It is cold this morning. It's 21 degrees, and I am so thankful for this vest. This is a heated vest. Back in my tree for an evening hunt. We've got about 2.5 hours left of light. Help my husband look for his deer for like 2 hours. I think he just barely nicked it. I didn't find any blood for the first hour, and then I looked where I kind of saw the deer last. I found like 3 drops of blood, and I went out another 100 yards past that. I think he crossed the road into another private, which I have no way of getting hold of that owner. That blood I found was the only blood, and it was 175 yards from where he shot the deer. So I think he just barely nicked it really high. It seems like he did shoot through a little bit too much brush. We'll just chalk it up as a learning experience. We all have to have them. Hopefully he gets a shot at another deer tonight. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see what happens. 1st. It's my birthday and I'm bow hunting with my dad in my favorite spot. I convinced him to go bow hunting during gun week. It's first light right now and I just got a text message. My dad just shot one. Yes. Yes. I'm about 100 yards behind him. I didn't even hear his bow go off. But I just had 4 deer in front of me. I think that was from when he shot because they came crashing through the woods right to me. And I went full draw. They were at 30 yards, but I didn't have a clear shot. Alright, I gotta pay attention. It's prime time. I'm so happy my dad got one. I literally just watched my dad's deer go down. That was somewhere around 8 o'clock. I haven't seen any deer since. It's 11 right now. I'm about to get down. I haven't seen anything and it just started sprinkling. We gotta get this deer out of here and start getting it processed. Exciting. I'm so glad my dad got another deer. He's having a really good week. And it's only Wednesday. I got 3 more days to hunt. I gotta get down and go get my dad. He's up in my favorite tree stand.
Raise it up like this. I got to my shoulder, and the little one looked up at me. Now the little one's pegging me out.
Oh my God.
And she's looking at me like, she didn't like what she was seeing.
The little one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the big one walked over here, and I thought she was going to go this way. She turned like that. And she's just like that. I'm like, I pulled up like this. I mean, I had it right on her.
Right there,
Then,
as you, right there,
right
next to your tree right here.
Yeah.
Like, not even 5 yards, 2 yards.
Then, same thing happened. All calmed down. All right.
You cocked your bow
I
again.
cocked my bow. I hung it on the thing again. I'm standing there. Same daggum thing. I'm looking this way over here to my left, and I hear a crack. I'm like, I turn around, same spot. There they freaking come. A freaking train of them. It's like, she's already there. I can't move. I'm like, okay. Look at all that hair.
Wow.
Blood flowing all the way through. And so there's, look at the blood going through on the other
I
side.
know. Wow.
How did she go that far?
I don't know. Remember how I told you I got a double lung hit last year and my deer went 300 yards?
Look at it, she's bleeding down through here. Right. She did the kick too.
Did she? Like the mule kick?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm seeing hair and blood. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I thought it was a pretty good hit. I still don't know how she
Yeah. Oh yeah, I can see blood. I can see blood way down that trail.
Yeah.
Aren't the trails in here epic?
Look at this trail.
Oh yeah, no, they're all like this, Dad. All the trails are like this. They all intersect. Look right here, right here. How many trails intersect right in the circle right here? 8, like 8 trails in like a freaking time clock. Yeah, you can see blood going right down through there. That's scrape.
That's what happened.
I can't believe an arrow did that. And it So you think the branch deflected your shot, went in there, and literally came right there. How is that not a hard shot? I am so confused. Like, no wonder she was, I mean, no wonder blood was everywhere. Like, geez, she's a big doe, man.
She is.
Is she bigger than...
She's the size of the one we got Monday.
Sheesh. Dude, her head looks bigger than the one you got on Monday.
The other one that was with her was the same size.
You're kidding.
No, there was two, and then the little one was in between.
Jeez.
They were both the same size.
Wow. It is December 5th, last day of gun season here in Ohio. This area is practically unhuntable because it is so thick. The only spot you can really hunt it is on the edge of a creek. And I finally found a tree that has some amazing shooting opportunities. I am downwind of their bedding area. The wind is blowing right in my face. It's absolutely perfect for them to come out of that bedding area and get ready to cross the creek. That's how it goes, man. I do have to say that I almost don't mind that happening because one of the deer got downwind of me. It wasn't my fault. I didn't mess up. I'm getting a lot better at drawing my bow back undetected, turning on both of my cameras, looking for an opening, and being ready. I'm getting a lot better at doing that. Dang, that was close, man. It's Thursday, December 9th. I'm in a tree that is about 200 yards away from a freshly cut cornfield. They cut the corn like 3 or 4 days ago. I have a really short hunt tonight, like an hour and 45 minutes. It's windy and the wind is swirling, so that's kind of a bummer. It's not cold, it's like 40 degrees. And because of the wind, I probably won't hear anything coming, so here's to a short sit. I just dropped my release on the ground. I hate myself. Right in my opening. he can't hear me or he doesn't care. I knew the freaking deer would be going to that corn, and that's right where the buck was going to. Well, at least I know I'm right, that this is a good evening spot. That is the first time this whole season that I would have been able to shoot a buck on camera. Everything happens for a reason, but this season's just really hard. I'm really starting to question, why? Why am I filming? Why am I doing this? Tonight it wasn't the camera's fault, it was my fault. I don't even know what to say. Yep, 100%. This is the same deer I dropped my release on. Look at how cool are those brow tines. Deadhead. There was no wound or nothing. Just some coyotes had got him, I guess. But this is definitely the same deer. Man, he would have been a good public land buck, that's for sure.